Got 5, 16, 19, 21, 33, and 10. Check results. You remember?
I'm the bad guy. The 288, and today I will be the bad guy of pot a day. I'm not actually gonna be the bad guy. I'm just gonna have one of my irrelevant sort of complaints about something that doesn't matter. Even though I go on about, oh, why do people have arguments about pineapple on pizza? Who cares? Even though I say stuff like that, I do love a good old tangent and rant about something that I then contradict and or discredit by saying who the fuck cares at the end of the whole rant anyway. But I do it regardless. So yeah, bad guy. The song, you know, Billie Eilish, who I never actually really, I don't really know, or I don't know if I barely heard her speak, like even in like an interview or something. But I've just seen like a few, or seen like a few quotes or stuff, here and there. Like the one I spoke about recently was the you know, you can be fat as a guy, no one cares. Power to you. You can have any kind of body shape, no one cares because girls are nice. Whereas if a girl is, you know, fatty, largy, you know, it's a whole thing. Even though I said that probably leans into it, but like what she's saying is that girls are nice, and that's why guys can be fat and no one cares, which suggests that girls are the, even if that was true, girls are the only ones who share their opinions on guys. So like even if what you were saying was true, it would suggest that, you know, a guy would see a guy and not be like, hey, fat man, you know, because if the problem is guys are mean and girls are nice, guys can still be mean about other guys. But obviously women can be mean, but I gave a benefit down and said, you know, that she's probably just saying that in jest. That was probably just a jokey thing, and also these are just quotes, probably taken, no, not taken out of context. I think there was enough context there, but just when you can't hear the tone of stuff, it comes across very differently, and also it's not even that deep. You know, again, just forget everything I just said. Who really cares? But you know, she was at a thing recently where she came out as, I'm not sure what, as like just bisexual or completely leaning. I was gonna say lesbian, but I don't even know if you say that or gay these days if it's a woman. And I mean, you can't really get cancelled when you haven't got a platform, so I guess now would be the time to not give a fuck. But like, I just, sh- there's it's a certain type of energy that that just bothers me sometimes about certain celebrities. Like, this isn't about the actual context or what she's talking about in terms of coming out. But when she was just like, people, isn't it obvious? I thought people would know. I thought people should know. Like, didn't even think it was that deep. Like, yeah, like, what even ask? Like, yeah, like, sure. And it's just like, you know, because here's what's annoying. Well, it's not actually annoying, but here's the thing. Apparently, and I'm just kind of relating this with Harry Styles. She's had like a lot of queer baiting allegations, I guess, which is when you like you're probably, well, you're I think queer baiting would be you're straight, but you play into being more like is androgynous the word? No, I don't know, but you into like, you know, I could be anything, but you never actually say, because that means you appeal to more people and you get a larger audience, whatever. She got accused of that. I guess this kind of debunks that because she's just saying, nah, fam. But like, people accuse Harry Styles of the same thing, and it would be like now if he came out and said, I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious, really. Like, I mean, I don't know why people are doing this about it. And it's like, I know it's such a nitpick type thing, but it's like, because you're a celebrity and like you lean into it all the time, and like, why would we know? What do you mean? Like, I thought it was obvious. Like, you should know. Why would we know? You know? I know this is like literally the tiniest sentence that doesn't even matter. But like sometimes I just see little quirks and they just bother me. And I'm probably just tired right now. My eyes look fucked, whatever. But just like, I can't describe the energy. I can't describe it. Just little things like that. I'm just like, we probably wouldn't get on. We probably wouldn't get on. It's like, you know, when you're at work sometimes and it's your first day and then you meet someone for the first time and they like say something It happened actually. I was at like a work related thing, and someone said something to someone else. Oh, so there was a guy working upstairs, and then we came out of the lift, and the guy, um, I think it was like a cinema, and there was like an upstairs level with an extra screen in it, and he walked out the lift, and then the guy who was working there said to the guy who was about to watch a film there, uh, so have you got your cinema ticket? And he was like, oh, I just had to show it to them downstairs, and I've got to show it to you again. And he was like looking for it in this person. And then the guy working there was like, yep, you show it downstairs and you show it here. Ticket, please. And it's just like, I can't describe what's annoying about that, but it's just so like, that little interaction or thing I heard from him just made me think, ugh, like, nah, wouldn't get on. Don't like that. It's like, why you gotta make people feel like, have you got a ticket? Oh, I just have to give it to them downstairs. Yep, you give it to them downstairs and you give it to them up here. Ticket, please. It's just like that. Sometimes I just hear the tiniest little things, and it's just like, mm. And I guess that was a similar thing with Billie Eilish, which was like, I thought people knew, like, obviously, like, isn't it? Like, I thought they should know. And it's just like something about that I can't put my finger on. But you know. Honestly, when I started talking about this 6 minutes ago, I realized that this was not even a topic of discussion, but I realized I couldn't back out. I'm gonna draw back the curtain here and reveal what's happening. I had written down Billie Eilish interview thing, and within 30 seconds of talking about it, I thought maybe we can find a funny angle from this. Maybe this will lead to a tangent or a platform we can go somewhere from it. And yeah, within a very short period of time, I realized no, this is a dead topic, and I'm drowning. And I just want to come clean about that. I don't want anyone to think that I actually thought that was good, or I even stand by a lot of things I just said. The cinema story is true, but yeah, I just sometimes you start talking about something like Jesus Christ. I'm struggling to even care about what I'm saying right now in the moment. How could anybody else listening after the fact who has no insight into anything of what I'm even talking about is complete random babble, which is what this is going to be. Again, complaining about something that doesn't matter. Little specky kid. Again, I'm coming out the gate. So basically, a little kid with glasses, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds. Again, now I'm calling out a 9-year-old. I'm just calling out innocent parties here who don't deserve it. He There's one emoji, I think. Actually, that's not true. But there's one of a classic looking emoji that wears glasses and has buck teeth. And this kid started a petition or something, I don't know, to say that the glasses emoji, they need to remove the glasses emoji's teeth because it makes it look like having glasses makes you a nerd or is nerdy or makes you a dork or a loser. And they don't like the kids, like it's not good because it makes my people, look lame or whatever. I don't know what the kid was saying. And it was like posted on Lad Bible. And I just follow, like, this is Lad Bible and the stuff they post, honestly. 80% of it is just irrelevant stuff that would make me triggered. And it's just completely random. Like kids, like, oh, look at this cute video of this kid. It's the 2-year anniversary of this absolute classic. And it's that kid saying he wants to beat up Santa. And it's just like, I don't find it. This type of stuff Lad Bible posts like, oh, what a lad. I'm always just like, ugh. And this is another example. This kid, it's like meant to be like, oh, cute. This kid's trying to, it's actually a really positive message he's saying. And it's true. It's like, actually, kid, get sat the fuck down. Because, you suggesting that having buck teeth, like saying, okay, so what really would be a good message here, child, right, would be, hey, Apple, can you add another emoji with glasses that hasn't got buck teeth and it's just a smiley emoji, also with glasses? Not get rid of the emojis with glasses is teeth because it makes that emoji look nerdy. That is something you are projecting onto the emoji because of what you know through media. And also, it's not called the glasses emoji. The emoji is called the nerdy emoji. Like, you also have no sort of nuance or sort of context for what the emoji is even used for clearly. This is like, when an old person thinks the skull emoji is actually used for, like, You know, when you see those memes like, "Oh, Susan just died," skull emoji, and it's like, no, that's not the context you use it in, Linda. You know, type thing. It's like that's what you're doing. You wouldn't use the glasses emoji. Just like it's probably literally called a nerdy emoji when you want to be like, actually. So actually, the emoji is quite accurate for what you're meant, the context you're actually meant to use it in. If you want an emoji with glasses that isn't nerdy, then petition for that 9-year-old, not for what you're actually doing, which doesn't make sense. Are you saying people with buck teeth are all nerds? Anyone who has big old buck teeth is a big old nerd? The exact thing you're campaigning against. Oh, people have glasses making them look like this makes them a nerd. Is the exact same. People with buck teeth could look at this emoji and go, why does the only emoji with big old buck teeth has to wear glasses, making us look like nerds? It's the same thing, 9-year-old. Stick to Dino Nuggets and Lego, right? And trolling people on faceless accounts because that's how old all of them probably are, 9, right? And stop the fucking there's not even activism. Stop the fucking emojiism. No, because I would suggest it's like anti-emojis. But yeah, again, I'm being that guy. You know, I'm being that guy. Sorry, it's meant to be Christmas. It's meant to be holy and, you know, good vibes. And I've been complaining about micro things that don't matter. But the emoji one I stand by. The Billie Eilish thing, I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about really. I wish I could just call it out. That was the biggest nonsense trying to make a topic because I've got nothing to talk about. I have nothing. But this emoji thing, I did see it and genuinely just thought, shut the fuck. Why are we posting this? Whose mum sent this in? Oh, my kid's cute. It's just, what? No, I really don't like. I really don't find children cute as well. Like toddlers and stuff. Like I think I try and put myself in a position if that was my own child, and I'm like, you would find it cute. Like sometimes I see videos of people posting videos of their kids and everyone's like, oh my god, he's such a little, and I'm like, oh, fuck off. But then I have to try and deep it and go, if that was my kid. Like my cat was sitting in here earlier and it was like right cozied up to my dog and they were like sort of like snuggle up cozy to each other, and I was like taking photos of it. I was taking photos of it like, oh my god, cute. You know, so obviously if it was my kid, I'd be like, oh, you know. But when I just see other kids crying or like being cute, it just enrages me. I got an issue, man. I don't know. I don't hate kids. No, it's actually not even kids. It's more toddlers, really, that kind of age when they kind of still speak in broken English. They speak like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. It's just like that age. They just really, because they have this persona where they're adults and they kind of, they have this like ego where they act like they're adults, but it's like you are literally 18 months old. Is that too young when they start speaking? I don't know. It's like that age range where I just don't. They really rub me the wrong way. Anyway, I've called out Billie Eilish for no reason and Innocent Children. I think that's enough for today. 288. See you in 299.
Here with the kids, and I have like 3 kids, and the geezer was probably on like maximum 20 bags a year. Like the most boring bloke you'll ever meet. He was like,